Hey guys, it's LukeMan97. Welcome back to another video in World of Warships Blitz. Just to let you guys know what the upload schedule will be looking like this week. On Tuesday, which is the day this video will be coming out, we're going to be uploading this video, obviously. And if I can get my recording software to work on my PC, I will make that BeamNG Drive video that I've been promising and upload it alongside this one on Tuesday, which is today, the day that this is coming out. And then on Thursday, we're going to have a double upload of strictly World of Warships Blitz content, which will be the review of the British Tier 5 Premium Cruiser Exeter, because I haven't reviewed that yet. That's like the last premium ship that I haven't reviewed. And also a review of the Black Bayern, which is my black ship that I have. So, yeah, look forward to those on Thursday. I might switch up the upload if my recording software fails on me. Maybe one of those Thursday videos will be uploaded on Tuesday alongside this one. But anyways, let's get to the video. So today we're going to be looking at the Pan-Asian Tier 5 light cruiser, the Chongqing. So this was one of the, as you can see, it's a tech tree light cruiser, but then if we go to the Pan-Asian tech tree, there's no cruisers out. That's because they released these things in a early access event where if you ground, I think the Tier 5, Tier 6, Tier 7, and Tier 8 ones were available. The Tier 9 and 10s were available in a crate. And they didn't... I haven't seen what the Tier 2 through 4 is going to look like. But anyways, Tier 5 Chongqing, what are we going to compare this to? Well, we're actually going to compare this to the Tier 6 Premium Light Cruiser and Pan-Asian line, the Huanghe. Well, Luke, why are you comparing this to the Huanghe? It's a tier ahead and premium. Well, these are actually the same ship in history. So before we get into the comparison stats, what actually happened in real life with this ship was, as you can see, this was an Arethusa class light cruiser. You can see, let's go to Chongqing's description actually. So basically, actually Huanghe has a better description, but it was the British light cruiser HMS Aurora, and it only says she was transferred to an East Asian nation. For some reason, it doesn't say where specifically she was transferred, but as you can see, this Huanghe has the flag of the People's Republic of China, which is the big country of communist China. Whereas if we look down here at the Chongqing, it actually has the flag of the Republic of China, which is the free Chinese nation of Taiwan. But anyways, basically what happened is the British, I think, either gave or sold this thing to Taiwan, which is the Free Republic of China. And then I don't know how it got into the hands of the Communist People's Republic of China. I don't know if they seized it from the Republic of China or if they bought it or something. They probably seized it because I can't imagine that the Free Republic of China would give this to them because they're basically enemies. So they probably seized it, and that's how it became the Huanghe. But anyways, let's compare these two things. So first of all, we're going to notice that the Chongqing actually gets fuel smoke 2 charges instead of the regular smoke that the Huanghe gets. The Chongqing does get an instant torpedo reload booster, but it only gets 1. The Huanghe gets 2. And the Chongqing does not get sonar. Now, one thing we do notice here is that the Chongqing actually gets deep water torpedoes, where the Huanghe does not. So yeah, that's one reason I've kind of always thought of the Huanghe as kind of a bad premium. Because think about it, you're going to be getting into Tier 8, or not Tier 8, Tier 7 games in this thing, and this thing only has 2 triple launchers of torpedoes, which without them being deep water, I feel like it kind of sucks. I mean, even the Chongqing kind of sucks with having only 3. But anyways, yeah, this is something, they haven't released the entire line of Pan-Asian cruisers yet, but this is something you'll notice on all of the tech line of Pan-Asian cruisers is they're all going to have deep water torpedoes. And also they're all going to have fuel smoke and they're all going to have torpedo reload. So, as far as the comparison, the Huanghe actually has some more hit points than the Chongqing because it's a tier higher. Better citadel protection and torpedo damage reduction. Because, they got to make some of the stuff better because it's a tier ahead. The Chungking actually has better acceleration, but the Huanghe is faster and has better traverse speed and turn time. And if you're wondering why I'm reviewing a tech line ship before I'm reviewing my last two premiums, it's actually because usually premiums take precedence for me, but it's actually because I don't know when the Pan Asian Cruiser line is going to come out, and as soon as it comes out, I played this ship enough that I'm going to be able to get the Tier 6 Raw Mott immediately, so I just wanted to review this before it's gone from my shipyard. As far as the guns, they are pretty similar. For some reason, it says the Huanghe gets the L57 kind. Because I think that when Communist China got a hold of it, they upgraded the guns, it looks like, a little bit. Because you can see it says BL, which is like British something, I think. So these were like the British guns on the Chungking that came from it. But I think the Communist Chinese, upgraded it with their own guns that were similar but not the same. Huanghe gets better range, damage, chance of setting fire, and turret traverse speed. As far as torpedoes, actually, the Chungking shines here, mainly because of the deep water. But she gets faster reload than the Huanghe, better damage, obviously, they're deep water, better range, better speed, and better chance of flooding. But she does get a worse traverse speed than the Huanghe. The Huanghe actually gets better AA and better large caliber AA range, which it makes sense, it's a tier ahead. And the Chungking gets a better surface detection for some reason, which doesn't really make sense to me because they're the same ship basically, but anyways. As far as elite bonus, I went with the escort specialization, which gives you better main battery traverse speed, large caliber AA damage, and max speed. Could go with cruiser modernization, which gives you more hit points, large caliber AA damage, and main battery traverse speed. Which, honestly, looking back on it, that's probably what I should have gone with, because the main battery traverse speed and large cal AA damage is the same thing, it's just you get hit points instead of going faster. I don't know why I chose this, but I'm not going to pay gold to change it, because this is just a ship I'm grinding through pretty much anyways. As far as the camouflage, actually, there is no historical camo for this thing. I don't know if the Huanghe has one, because I don't own it, and don't plan on owning it anytime soon, because it's kind of a garbage premium in my opinion. I mean, this thing is okay at Tier 5, but I can't imagine having something like this at Tier 6 and even Tier 7. So we're just going to be rolling with this because it reduces your fire and flooding resistance. As far as battle honors, I've just about completed them all. In fact, I'll probably complete it in this battle because these guns can set some fires. So this just gives you XP and silver, which is nice, I guess. It's a tech line ship, so it has those kind of battle honors. Yeah, so as far as supplies, I'd probably go with surface detection, because it's pretty sneaky sometimes. You could go with improved crew rations if you wanted to lower the reload time on the torpedoes and the guns. And you could either go with speed if you wanted to make it really fast, or you could go with hit points, because this thing doesn't have a whole lot of them with only 17,000. I'm probably going to go with speed, because I kind of have the escort specialization on. But it's really up to you. What are they saying in the chat? Izumo is ugly. Someone said that. Oh no, the person's named Izumo is ugly. What? Okay, well, sorry about that. I kind of got distracted. But anyways, as far as equipment, I don't have any equipment currently on there. But I'd probably put torpedo tube modification 1, because let's be honest, the torpedo tube traverse speed is not the best. Either that or you could reduce your reload, but the reload isn't the worst. Slot 2, probably either acceleration or steering. Probably steering, because this is kind of like a large destroyer. No, it's a lot bigger than that, but it's kind of like that. And in slot 3, either steering 2 or propulsion 2. Either of those would work. As far as commander skills, I actually have this special commander, Wu Jing. He doesn't have any special abilities. I got him out of a crate a while back. Back when the Pan Asian cruisers were early releasing, they had a crate, and I got Wu Jing out of it. Or not back then, it was actually during the Lunar New Year event. But I got Wu Jing. He doesn't have any special abilities, he just looks cool. But yeah, he's my commander for the Pan Asian cruiser line. First one, obviously, underwater protection expert. Second one, I know you guys think I'm stupid because This thing does not have sonar or AA defense alert. But if you look ahead, and I know they're not out yet, but if you look at and like go watch some YouTubers' videos that have like early access to these ships, you'll see that the Jinan actually has a AA defense alert. So that's why I picked this one, because it gives you an extra AA defense alert. The Jinan has like AA defense alert 3, I think, which is pretty good. So it's kind of useful to have that. Slot 3, obviously high alert. You could go with propulsion, but I tend to not choose that because it's only for the first 40 seconds. So high alert. Slot 4, again, this is for the future when the AA defense alert starts coming onto these ships. But it's useless on the Chungking. So if you're building this commander just to keep the Chungking, I'd recommend Victorious Charge and Torpedo Alert. Slot 6, probably, you could go with Exploit Weakness, because you are going to be setting a lot of floods and fires with your main guns, especially as you get more of them. But Generalist is also an option, but yeah, Exploit Weakness is definitely an option. Slot 7, fully prepared, obviously. Slot 8, I'm not sure if Mistweaver actually makes your fuel smoke better. I think it might, so if that's the case, then go with Mistweaver. But if not, then go with Extinguisher. Slot 9, definitely Demolition Expert. Slot 10, Compartment Maintenance. Slot 11, actually I'd go with IFHE, because unless you're hunting destroyers, and even then in this ship, you're not going to be using AP. Now, when you get to like tier 10 with the Jinan, that thing has, you can use AP to hunt destroyers, but yeah, definitely IFHE, because most of the time you're going to be HE spamming. Slot 12, probably I'd go with Giant Hunter, because it just makes your deep water torpedoes do even more damage, so that's kind of useful. Anyways, let's go ahead and let's see, do any of our friends here want to join us? Let's go ahead and see. There we go. We got one of our fleet mates going to join us. Let's get into a battle and see what happens. Yeah, I have no clue when Wargaming is going to release the whole line of Pan-Asian cruisers. I think the reason why they're holding it back more, because usually they release the lines faster. I think the reason why they're holding it back more is because they're trying to figure out a cruiser to put from tier 2 to tier 4. Because I know they have tiers 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 all figured out. And obviously a tier 1 cruiser is in every nation. So they just need 2, 3, and 4. And I think that's probably what they're trying to figure out right now as to what to do about that. That's probably what's holding them back. But, yeah. So we're up against Ervich, Lovenhot, New Mexico, Leander, Nuremberg, Kotovsky, T-61, and Farragut. I love the T-61. I don't know if you guys watched my review on it. It's actually the first ship review we have on this channel. But the T-61 is kind of cool. It's like a gunboat destroyer. I mean, it's like a gunboat torpedo boat cross. Anyways, we're going to leave the guns on HE, put this on narrow spread. So, yeah, with the deep water torps, this thing can't hunt destroyers very effectively because it can't torpedo them. But you can use your guns to do some damage to destroyers. So on our team, we have Ruiho, Queen Elizabeth, Pensacola, me and the Chungking, Farragut, Black Fushun, and Kamikaze. Actually, yeah, I don't like the look of that Nuremberg, because those things have pretty powerful guns, especially against light cruisers. They hurt. There's our fleet mate there, and her Kamikaze. Okay, there's the T-61. I guess he's probably the one coming our way. Yeah, they only have 2 destroyers. The other one's on the other side, so he's coming our way. Like I said, I can't really hunt destroyers that effectively, but at longer ranges I can deal with them somewhat. Just don't want to get too close. Which way is he coming? Is he coming that way? He's just hiding there behind the rock, isn't he? Anyways, can we reach the Kotovsky? I think we can use ourselves with the Kotovsky while we're waiting. Yeah, this thing doesn't have a whole lot of guns, only 6 of them, so, yeah. Looks like the Fushun has launched all of his towards the Kotovsky, which is interesting. Okay, there's the T-61 poking his nose out. But I think he's gonna go back behind the rock as soon as he's launched his torps. Yeah, he thought I was stupid enough to fall for those, so... Yeah, okay, just trying to long-range gun down the Kotovsky slowly. Let's just keep backing up for now. There's the T-61. I kind of want to focus on the Kotovsky, though, because the Kotovsky is... I don't know what... Kotovsky is kind of lower. I don't know what the T-61 thinks he's doing firing HE, because everyone knows there's a fire. Okay, we need to fire at him now. Because everyone knows that German destroyers and German ships in general are not meant to be firing HE. I mean, they suck at it. So. What in the world is a Kotovsky doing? Okay, let's just power through this. I see the torps coming, but let's just turn right. Turn right and kite away. Yes, I know there's torps. Okay. And let's slow down so we don't go too far away from the map. So yeah, this ship is best for like rushing towards the enemy because it has 2 turrets on the front and 1 in the rear. So, alright, there we go. The torps are passed and we can begin to go again. By the way, where is that Kotovsky? Did he die yet? Oh yeah, he's dead. And their Farragut's dead too. That's good. Yeah. He is still kind of out of range, but we can open fire. Oh, come on. That happens a lot, especially on this phone, where I think I'm pressing the steering button, and then it turns out I wasn't. It's kind of annoying, but we still cleared the island, so that's good. Now, I see the Erwich Löwenhaupt trying to come out of there and play aggressively like German carriers do. Let's go make him regret that, shall we? I think firing AP at him would kind of be useless with our guns. Oh, that Nuremberg wants to play. Okay, let's go play with him. I have not used my... we don't have range on the Erwich Löwenhaupt, do we? No. The Nuremberg, I think, is a little afraid of me because of my deep water torps, but... Yeah, you gotta watch out for the Nuremberg, too, because he does have 6 torps of his own on each side, so... He kind of hurts as far as that goes. I'm not going to go over there because... Let's go ahead and smoke up. Yeah, I don't really want to torpedo because I know he's just going to dodge them perfectly if I try. So, I think I only need 1 salvo of torps to finish him, but he might finish me as well because I know he has plenty of his own torps. Okay, he's doing that junk there. Yo, he's actually starting to come towards me again. He's trying to launch his own torps. That's what he's doing. Okay. I'll have some torps, Mr. Nuremberg. Bye-bye. Oh, I'm so lucky I didn't die to him there. Oh, but then there, Erwich Löwenhaupt got me. Okay, it's fine. I traded myself for the Nuremberg, basically. So, yeah. As you can see, those deep water torps can do a lot of damage. I only hit 2 of them on him, and he was, like, almost at half health. I don't think he was completely at half health, but he was near half health, and I basically killed him with 2 of them. So, yeah, those things can do a lot. Looks like our fleet mate here in his Farragut in his kamikaze is trying to charge towards the Erwich Löwenhaupt, which I don't know if that's a good idea. Yep, he's finding out what kind of guns that thing has. Okay, launch your last salvo, please. Never mind. And all his torps are missing. Oh, well. He just learned what German carriers can do to you if you're in a destroyer. But the Japanese Ruiho should be taking him out soon. I mean, Japanese torpedo bombers are pretty OP. Except for the fact that he can't aim it properly, so he just missed basically all of them. And the Farragut's also torpedoing. I don't know what the Farragut thinks he's doing, attacking a German carrier. I'd be getting out of there if I were you, Mr. Farragut. Yeah, that's what they can do. Yeah, he's lucky he got him before he died. And then he died to the New Mexico. That's fine. Alright, the New Mexico is the last ship left. I don't know if they're going to successfully take him out before the battle ends, but at this point we've won. It's just a cleanup operation now. Man, our carrier sure needs to work on leading the target better with aiming his torps, because he's not doing a very good job, only hitting like 1 torp per job. Yeah, the New Mexicos are going to die, but we've won. 19k damage isn't too bad. I mean, could have been better, but also could have been worse. And the Pensacola takes the MVP, which is very well deserved. He did take out the Leander, and from his profile picture, I know he was in the top 100 last season, so that just proves that he's pretty good. We do have a battle honor here that's unclaimed, so let's go ahead and get that. We finished that. Normally, I wouldn't spend this much time on a Tier 5 ship, because the only reason I was able to complete all these and stuff was because, you know, the whole line isn't out yet. But as soon as the line comes out, I'm getting the next one. Anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, like the video, and remember, you can always join our fleet if you want. Here's the name to it. But, yeah, we're actually doing pretty good this month. We're actually in the top 100 of the fleets at 68, so that's pretty decent. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I'll see you in the next one.